What's up? 2019 300 XCW TPI. Oftentimes when you go from a low altitude to a high altitude, it's kind of set to run or just idle really low. At least that's what's happened with mine. I guess not all of them are the same. They don't all run really low. If you're in a low altitude, you probably won't have this issue, but in a higher altitude, I'm in Utah, and I tend to have that problem where I have to start the bike 5, 6, 7, 8 times in order for it to stay running. So there is a fix for that, and there's YouTube videos out there that explain on that. The issue is that, well, the set screw in here, I've taken it out, but the set screw isn't really opening the throttle butterfly valve far enough as in traditional bikes. KTM, what they've done is, of course, they've kind of put this air bypass screw in here, and they say, oh yeah, just run that in or out to adjust your idle. Well, actually that's not how it works. So again, there's other YouTube videos that really explain it. What my purpose of this video is to say, hey, there's a solution to this, but it's like 30 bucks for a screw. Really? I mean, 30 bucks for, it's kind of ridiculous that at this point, motorcycles are becoming a lot like those. FAA certification. Oh, it just makes me angry. Anyway, so I got curious and found out that that set screw is a 5mm by 80 pitch. This screw cost me 50 cents, and it fits just fine. Now, what I had to do to get that set screw out is, well, I had to use the torch. And I also used some penetrating oil, more or less. And I think what's happened is that it kind of caught on fire a little bit and it loosened it up. Either way, it worked. There's a lot of different ways I guess you could get that out of there. But I had to use heat. It heats up really quick with this thing. You heat it right there. It kind of smokes a little bit, at least it did for me. And then eventually you'll get that out. Again, watch the other YouTube videos on how to get that out. But my point is that if I put this screw, into the throttle body, you can see it there. What's going to prevent that from coming out? Well, my thought is that why not just put a lock nut on it? So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put a lock nut on that and about mid, kind of just below those green marks, and basically allow it so that way I can screw that in and out however I want. I'll put blue thread lock in there so that way it's a little hard to turn. But once I get that set, should never have to reset it ever again. So that's the plan. And if I really have to, well, guess what? I can put a wrench on it. No big deal. Anyway, hope that quick solution will kind of help you go, oh, I don't have to spend 30 bucks. And you know what? I should do the same thing, right? That kind of thing. So hope that helps you out. Best of luck.